Alright everybody, thank you for being here today. Before we start today's proceedings, I would of course like to just take a moment to acknowledge the traditional landowners, the Whadjuk Noongar people, and to perform today's welcome to ceremony. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Kerry Ann Winner, traditional landowner. Please put your hands together.
Jirpi Nuna Jinini Kaya Wandri Nija Nunga Buja Kulen Dabakan Nija Porbada Waja Buja. First and foremost, I pay my respects to the custodians of the land, my Whadjuk people, and some of my elders that are sitting here today, Auntie Doreen Nelson, Auntie Margaret Taylor and Trevor Wally and Alan Yaron. I'd like to pay my respects to the custodians of the land because Noongar people have been living off their land for many, many hundreds of years. Did you know that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people were the first midwives? They were the first explorers. They were the first navigators. They were the first engineers. They were the first miners. They were the first farmers. They were the first botanists. They were the first scientists. They were the first diplomats, the first astronomers, and the first artists on the country. The Whadjuk-speaking people of the Noongar Nation have thrived over centuries through utilising our natural resources and by understanding the importance of caring for country. The chromosomes that make up our genetic fibres carries us over many hundreds of years and generations. Before us there was strong knowledge, strong wisdom and strong laws in our system. So Aboriginal people had a custom and a way of doing things on their country. There are many stories that was handed down to us from our old people, so some of us today retell these stories. You know, there's a story about Multicultural, a sad and sacred story about the Nutsia Florabundra, a story known to the women. And another story that's passed down, gender metering, the star dancer. This man was living in Noongar country. He was known as the British dancer. The great dancer was sent up into the night sky, where you can see him still dancing in the eastern sky. Every night that star is still there. And there's also stories that was passed down, you know, Warradong, he had his own beautiful woman, but one day she disappeared and he doesn't know where she's gone, and he doesn't know if someone had took her away or if she'd run away. He runs this way and that way, calling all the time. Wah, wah, wah. His voice is croaky because he's always calling out for his partner. So there are 6 seasons that make up our seasonal cycle, the moving around country. So right now we're just about coming into Bunaroo, and so that's about the second summer. The first summer was Burak before, that was December and January. So we're going into February now, it's Bunaroo, so it's the second summer. So Noongar people knew exactly where Tucker was, where there was food, where there was, you know, where they could find water, where they'd go fishing, hunting, all of that there. There was plenty of tucker around that Noongar people would, you know, they'd catch their kangaroos or their emus or many birds that was out there that they could actually find for tucker. There are 14 different clans that make up the Noongar Nation, and each one in the southwest, and each one is named for its specific areas from where they come from. So right where we are today, this is Whadjuk country, then it goes out to the north, and that's in Ewart country up near Moora, east to the Balladong in the wheat belt, and as far as Menang in Albany. So Noongar people are the people of the southwest of Western Australia. So they could speak the same dialect but slightly different, but they would understand each other's language. The knowledge I hold has been passed down to me from my Gabrielines, my grandmothers, my Moran, my grandfather. As a Whadjuk speaking traditional owner of Whadjuk country and this region, I would like to welcome you all here today to this very beautiful part in this park. I welcome you all here to Whadjuk country. Welcome. And I'd also like to introduce another traditional owner, Trevor Wally, that he will do his performance with his smoking ceremony. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Hi. Hello. Hiya. Our first traditional language is the Noongar people, and the materials I use are from the dream time of the Noongar. The Balga bush, the blood of the ancestors, I bring to the fire. Fire is kala, and so around the fire we sing, dance and cook. Okay? So the Balga, we bring the ancestors to the fire, and you can see the ancestors, their blood is in the Balga. Okay, so we put it in the fire, and we let the ancestors come and join us. The leaves, I've got it just around the corner there, and the leaves, the scent of the leaves, the aroma of the leaves, the eucalypt leaves. This is from the jarrah tree, and you could also use from the chewit tree. So they're all gum trees, and they produce the aroma, the scent, will permeate through your skin and through the place. And so this is a medium for the, so you become part of the fire, you become the ancestors, representatives. We put that in the fire to mix it all up. And so we're going, you find some leaves. Found any leaves here? Anyone got any leaves? Got any leaves? Wow. Where did that come from? Okay, so crush the leaves with your hand. If you haven't got one, ask this young little fellow, he'll get you some leaves. Go around, ask anyone who wants some leaves. Go through. Hey, over there, come on, get some leaves. Come forward, please. Okay, what I want you to do is smell the leaf. Wow, can you get some at the back there? I've got a helper here. Grab there, can you grab some leaves? Give it to someone. Bring it over there. Okay. Find someone who hasn't got any leaves at the back. Give it to them. Okay. Find someone. Okay, smell it. This is from this area here, specifically here. And so the leaves, and what I want you to do is put the leaves in the fire. So then you can help with the ceremony. So if you've got some leaves, crush it. Crush it. And put it in the fire. Now, where's the organiser? Is there a way we can throw it in the fire? Do we walk through, or you're the boss? You're the boss. So what if we walk through and throw the leaves? Okay, throw them in. Just throw it in. Don't touch it. Well, that's it. Look at it. That's the way to do it. It's like basketball. Come on. Throw it in. Sit. Throw it in. It's like basketball. Just throw it in. Throw it in. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Okay, so that's what the smoking ceremony is about. It's very inclusive. It's just not me. The community becomes part of the Aboriginal culture by contributing to the fire, contributing to the smell of the eucalypt leaves. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kerry Ann, for that welcome to country. And it was very elegantly put together about introducing the welcome to country and the smoking ceremony. Thank you very much. The sun, Nark, the grandmother's son, is up and giving you light, warmth and comfort. So we always give thanks for things that was given to us. So in everything we do, we say thank you. The leaves were given to us, so when we do our ceremony, we always acknowledge and dance for things given to you. And sadly, maybe we're losing that side of our past that we must give thanks. So thank you, because you are here, and I want to thank you for being part of the ceremony, and that's our culture, and you've contributed by with the leaves, and so we all become one together today. Thank you very much. Where's the boss? Which side of Bridia? But this is the boss. Who's really the boss? It's the women. Okay? So he is the Bridia, but the Bridia yoga, do not argue with the yogas, the Bridias, the women, because they are the bosses.
Can we get that in writing? Can we get that in writing?
Jump on the mic with us here, Peter.
G'day kid, thanks for having me, mate.
Have we got... Can we get rid of the music, Rob? Beautiful. A little bit of music's not bad, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm not much of a singer either.
Yeah, that's all right. So, Peter, thanks for being here, mate. You are, of course, a councillor, not for Kwinana, but for the town of Rockingham. You oversee a lot of events like this, I imagine. You would attend a lot of events like this, sorry. But Australia Day is a very special day for a lot of people. What does Australia Day mean to you?
Yeah, look, thanks kid, and it's great to be here across the ditch in Kwinana, over from Rockingham, as you said. And look, Australia Day is something that I've grown up with, as we all have, and it's been such an important part of my life. When we talk about Australia Day, a multicultural festival or market like we have here today is perhaps the most meaningful thing, because whether you come from European descent, Aboriginal descent, Asian, Middle Eastern, Islander, we are all still Australian, and that's what binds us together. And that's what's the most meaningful part of Australia Day for me. That's what it means to me, is that no matter where you come from, the colour of your skin is the content of your character, and the fact that we're all bound together as Australians. Now that's the most important part for me.
And like celebrating our diversity as well.
That's right.
And sort of being unified in our diversity, because I think diversity is a really strong thing, that we have people from different walks of life bringing their traditions and stuff. So.
That's right, it only makes us stronger.
And what sort of early memories do you, I mean, you are still a young man, so I imagine it wouldn't be that long ago, at the young age of 21, he is a Rockingham councillor, but what does sort of early childhood memories of Australia Day sort of remind you of?
Look, I'm sure it'd be more or less the same as most people here. For us, it's family. Family time is a big part of any public holiday for me. Any time at the beach is always appreciated, being from Safety Bay. Barbecues, just having seafood with all the family, a couple of beers once the kids are old enough, and just hanging out and relaxing. Take the time, you know, spend some time with your community organisations, but then relaxing with the family and taking it easy. That's for me, that's been my childhood recollection of Australia Day, and something I continue to go with my family now, and something I plan to do with my family in the future.
Beautiful. And of course the City of Rockingham is holding their celebrations tomorrow with the fireworks and stuff. Will you be attending there?
Absolutely, yes. We've got the citizenship ceremony at the Gary Holland tomorrow morning, so I'll be along there to welcome all of the new Australians into the fold with the rest of us, so that'll be a great event. And then as of the evening of the 27th, so tomorrow night, it'll be Rockingham Foreshore. It'll be all lit up with fireworks there, so it's going to be a great night. The whole city will be out, and we'll have stalls all set up like this as well. So if you're keen to continue the Australia Day festivities until tomorrow, be sure to come along Rockingham Foreshore tomorrow evening.
No, it'll definitely be a good show. I look forward to it. And of course, thank you again for being here today. It's been a pleasure having you up on stage. We'll keep it short and sweet and move into the adults category. But again, thanks for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Hudson.
We have a special presentation. Traditional. Please feel free to get out your microphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, the traditional Multicultural. Thank you.